Gentlemen, let me ask you something you probably haven't thought about before. What if one of the things you've been told your entire life was healthy is actually destroying your testosterone? I'm not talking about alcohol, fast food, or lack of sleep. Those are obvious. I'm talking about something that sits in your kitchen right now. Something you probably eat every single day thinking you're doing your body a favor. Fruit. Yes, you heard that right. For decades, men have been told to eat more fruit for their health. But here's what almost no one tells you. Not all fruit is created equal. Some of it fuels your energy, supports your hormones, and strengthens your blood flow. But others quietly sabotage your testosterone, driving your energy drive and confidence lower day after day, all while pretending to be healthy. I'm Dr. Mira Blake, a board-certified urologist with more than 15 years of experience helping men over 50 restore vitality, circulation, and hormonal balance naturally. And today I'm going to show you how one small shift in the fruit you eat can completely change your testosterone levels. See, every man watching this knows the slow slide. The mornings where energy feels heavy, the workouts that used to feel easy but now leave you drained. The confidence that's just not the same. Most men blame aging, but the real reason often starts with how your hormones respond to what you eat, especially your blood sugar and inflammation. Here's the truth. When you eat fruit that's too high in sugar or too processed, your body reacts the same way it does to dessert. Your blood sugar spikes. Insulin rushes in to control it. And that constant up and down pattern over time makes your body insulin resistant. Once that happens, your testosterone levels drop sharply. And it's not a theory. Study after study shows that men with insulin resistance have significantly lower testosterone and higher estrogen. That's why many men past 50 find themselves feeling softer, slower, and less confident, even if they're doing everything else right. Now don't misunderstand me. Fruit itself isn't the enemy. Nature designed it with fiber, water, and antioxidants. How sugar and insulin kill male hormones that protect your cells. The real problem is that we've turned fruit into candy. Giant overripe bananas loaded with sugar. Dried fruits so concentrated they hit your bloodstream like soda. Even fruit juices that remove all the pulp and fiber, leaving only the sweet syrup that crushes your testosterone. The good news is, your body can recover fast. You don't need to quit fruit altogether. You just need to know which ones to avoid and which ones to double down on, because while some fruits are hormonal kryptonite, others are testosterone gold. The right ones calm inflammation, protect your nitric oxide pathways, improve blood flow, and give your leak cells, the testosterone-producing powerhouses inside your testes, exactly what they need to fire up again. One of my patients, Robert, 61, thought he was doing everything right. He started every morning with a banana and a glass of orange juice. His doctor told him it was healthy, but his testosterone was tanking and his energy was nowhere to be found. I told him one simple thing: switch out the banana for half an avocado and replace the juice with real citrus, the whole fruit, not the bottle. 3 weeks later, he said, "Doc, I feel different. My mornings are sharp again." Even my wife noticed. That's not magic. That's biology working the way it's supposed to when you stop fighting it. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the truth about fruit. Which ones are secretly hurting your testosterone, and which ones can help you rebuild it naturally. You'll discover the 4 fruits you should eat less of, and the 4 fruits you should eat more of if you want stronger energy, better circulation, and higher confidence at any age. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tell me in the comments what fruit you eat most often. Your answer might surprise you, and it might just explain more about your energy than you think. Because here's the reality. Every bite you take is either helping your hormones or hurting them. And once you understand how fruit affects testosterone, you'll never look at your breakfast bowl the same way again. Let's start with the 4 fruits you need to be cautious with, the ones that quietly sabotage your hormones while pretending to be healthy. The fruit number 1 that lowers testosterone. Bananas explained. First one is the banana. I know this might shock you, Bananas have been advertised as the perfect energy snack for decades. They're quick, convenient, and easy to digest. But for most men over 50, especially those who are less active or carrying extra weight, bananas can be a silent problem for testosterone. A large banana contains 25 to 30 grams of sugar. When you eat it, that sugar hits your bloodstream fast. Your body releases insulin to control it. And if that happens often enough, your cells become resistant to insulin's signal. Once that occurs, testosterone drops and estrogen rises. Studies show that insulin resistance is one of the strongest predictors of low testosterone in older men. If you really like bananas, there's a better way to eat them. Choose smaller, slightly green bananas. They contain more resistant starch and less simple sugar. And always pair them with healthy fats like a few walnuts or a spoon of natural peanut butter. That slows down absorption and blunts the insulin spike that hurts your hormones. Now, let's talk about the second one. Dried fruit. Dates, raisins, and dried figs might seem like natural, healthy snacks, but they're actually concentrated sugar bombs. When fruit is dried, almost all the water is removed, and the sugar becomes densely packed. Just a small handful of dates can contain 40 to 50 grams of sugar, more than a can of soda. When you eat them, your body absorbs that sugar almost instantly. Without the water and fiber that slow digestion, it's basically pure fructose rushing into your system. The result is another massive insulin surge, inflammation, and eventually suppressed dried fruits, soy snacks, and hidden estrogen, testosterone. Your body can't focus on making hormones when it's busy fighting high blood sugar. If you love the taste, have a single piece occasionally, but never make it a daily snack. Choose fresh versions instead. A fresh fig or a handful of grapes in their natural water-rich form is much kinder to your endocrine system than the dried versions. Now, the third food group isn't technically fruit, but it's often treated like a healthy plant-based snack: soy products. Things like edamame, soy protein bars, and soy milk. Soy is rich in compounds called isoflavones, also known as phytoestrogens. These plant compounds can mimic estrogen in the body. And while the research is mixed, most urologists like me recommend that older men with already low testosterone limit high soy intake. Here's why. When estrogenic compounds enter your system regularly, they compete with testosterone for receptor sites. That can tilt your hormonal balance further toward estrogen dominance, something we already see in men with extra belly fat or poor insulin sensitivity. You don't have to avoid soy completely, but use it sparingly and focus on fermented forms like tempeh or miso, which have altered isoflavone structures. Skip the soy protein bars and flavored soy snacks. The fourth fruit to watch is grapes, especially when consumed in large quantities or as juice. Grapes are delicious and contain antioxidants, but they also carry a high glycemic index. That means they raise your blood sugar quickly. And here's where it gets worse. A single glass of commercial grape juice delivers more sugar than a chocolate bar. When you drink juice, all the fiber that slows down sugar absorption is gone. What's left is pure fructose flooding your bloodstream. That spike in blood sugar and insulin immediately lowers testosterone production and increases inflammation. For older men already struggling with energy or midsection weight, this is the last thing you want. If you enjoy grapes, keep your portions small and eat them whole. Never drink them. The antioxidants are in the skin, not the juice. And the skin also contains fiber that helps regulate how your body processes the sugar. Here's what these four have in common. They overload your system with simple sugar, cause repeated insulin spikes, and drive inflammation. And inflammation is the silent killer of testosterone. It damages the Leydig cells in your testes, the ones responsible for making hormones, and it blunts the brain to testes communication that signals your body to produce more. One of my patients, David, 64, used to start his mornings with a banana smoothie snack on raisins and sip fruit juice throughout the day. He thought it was healthy, but his lab results showed his testosterone was 50% below average. Once we swapped those foods for lower sugar fruits and healthier fats, his energy came back within a month. Remember, This sugar and testosterone cannot coexist at high levels. Every time you spike insulin, you suppress testosterone. The men who stay strong, lean, and sharp as they age have one thing in common: stable blood sugar. In the next part, we'll talk about the good news, the 4 fruits that don't hurt your testosterone, but actually boost it. They lower inflammation support, nitric oxide, protect your arteries, and fuel hormone production naturally. Before we move on, tell me in the comments which of these 4 fruits are you guilty of eating most often? Banana dried fruit, soy snacks, or grapes? Awareness is the first step to getting your strength back. Now that we've covered the fruits that can quietly sabotage your testosterone, let's move to the good news. These next 4 fruits don't just support your hormones, they help your body become a natural testosterone-producing machine again. The first one is pomegranate. This fruit has been a symbol of vitality and fertility for thousands of years. And now we know exactly why pomegranates 4. Fruits that naturally boost testosterone are loaded with powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress, one of the biggest reasons testosterone declines with age. When oxidative stress is high, your Leydig cells, the ones in your testes that produce testosterone, slow down. When you lower that stress, those cells can breathe again, and your hormone levels rise naturally. There's also a fascinating connection between pomegranate and cortisol, the stress hormone. Research shows that drinking pure pomegranate juice daily can lower cortisol levels while raising testosterone by as much as 24%. And since cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship, when one drops, the other climbs. The key here is moderation and purity. A few ounces of unsweetened 100% pure pomegranate juice or a handful of seeds a few times a week is enough. Skip the store-bought blends with added sugar. The goal is to get the antioxidants, not the glucose spike. Next up, citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruits, and lemons. These aren't just good for vitamin C. They're powerful hormone stabilizers. Vitamin C helps manage cortisol, just like pomegranate does, keeping stress in check. But citrus also helps your body absorb iron more efficiently, which means better blood flow and oxygen delivery to every part of your body. Citrus fruits are also rich in flavonoids, plant compounds that protect nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for opening up your blood vessels. That's critical not just for heart health, but for performance and stamina. When nitric oxide is strong, circulation improves everywhere, including where it matters most. Start pomegranate and citrus. The circulation duo your day with a whole orange or half a grapefruit. Eat the whole fruit, not just the juice. The fiber slows down sugar absorption, protecting your insulin sensitivity, and the vitamin C supports your testosterone production from multiple angles. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite testosterone foods of all time, the avocado. Technically, it's a fruit, a single-seeded berry, and it's one of the most important for men's hormonal health. Avocados are packed with healthy monounsaturated fats, the same kind your body uses to make testosterone. Without enough dietary fat, your body simply cannot produce hormones effectively. But here's what makes avocados truly powerful. They contain magnesium, a mineral that binds less of your testosterone to a protein called SHBG, or sex hormone binding globulin. That means more of your testosterone stays free and active, the form your body can actually use to build muscle, improve energy, and support libido. Avocados also contain boron, another trace mineral that research shows can raise free testosterone by nearly 30% in just 1 week when consumed regularly. Try eating half an avocado each day with a pinch of salt and lime, or add slices to your eggs or salad. Simple, satisfying, and hormonally effective. Finally, let's talk about berries, especially blueberries and strawberries. These are small but mighty when it comes to protecting your testosterone. Berries are rich in flavonoids like quercetin and anthocyanins, compounds that fight inflammation and oxidative stress. Chronic inflammation is one of the main silent killers of testosterone production because it damages the very cells responsible for making hormones. When you eat berries regularly, You lower inflammation, protect your vascular system, and create a healthier environment for hormone balance. Berries are also naturally low in sugar compared to other fruits, which means they won't spike your insulin or damage your testosterone levels. A handful of blueberries or a few strawberries with breakfast is a simple way to make this part of your routine. You can also blend them into a smoothie with spinach and a scoop of Greek yogurt for a nutrient-rich, hormone-friendly breakfast. One of my patients, Alan, 58, started replacing his afternoon snack of avocado and berries, the hormone builders raisins and energy bars, with a handful of blueberries and half an avocado. Within 3 weeks, he said, "Doc, I feel steady again. My energy doesn't crash anymore, and I feel sharper." His testosterone level measured after 2 months had climbed almost 20% without any medication, just smarter food choices. So, let's recap quickly. Pomegranate reduces stress and boosts testosterone directly. Citrus fruits protect nitric oxide and help your body absorb key nutrients. Avocado provides healthy fats, magnesium, and boron to support testosterone production. And berries protect your system from inflammation and blood sugar spikes. If you combine these 4 fruits with a diet rich in whole foods, quality protein, and good sleep, you'll be giving your body everything it needs to optimize testosterone naturally. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to put this together into a practical daily plan, when to eat these fruits, how to combine them for the best results, and what small mistakes to avoid that could undo your progress. Before we move on, tell me in the comments which of these 4 fruits you're going to add to your routine first. The one that helps your body the most is the one you'll actually eat consistently. Now that you know which fruits to avoid and which to prioritize, let's turn this knowledge into action. Because information alone doesn't change your hormones, habits do. Here's how to structure your day for the next 30 days so your testosterone can rebuild naturally. Start your morning with balance, not sugar. Skip the fruit juice or banana smoothie, and instead have half an avocado with 2 or 3 eggs. The healthy fats and protein tell your body it's time to make hormones, not store fat. Add a few berries on the side if you want something sweet. They'll protect your blood vessels and give you steady energy. Around midday, if you need a refresh, have citrus. A whole orange or half a grapefruit supports vitamin C, nitric oxide, and cortisol balance. Avoid the temptation to grab sweet snacks or dried fruit. Those sugar spikes are exactly what undo the progress you're trying to make. In the afternoon, you can add a few ounces of pure pomegranate juice or eat the seeds directly. It's refreshing, energizing, and clinically shown to reduce stress hormones while supporting testosterone production. Pair that with a small handful of nuts like almonds or walnuts to slow digestion and improve nutrient absorption. 30-day testosterone fruit. Plan for men over 50. Evening is when your body repairs and rebuilds. This is where discipline pays off. Keep your last meal lower in sugar and higher in healthy fats and protein. Sleep is when testosterone peaks, so support it by keeping your blood sugar stable through the night. You don't have to overhaul your life to see results, just small, consistent steps. Your body's hormonal system is responsive. When you make better food choices and lower inflammation, your testosterone responds quickly. Most men notice a change in their energy and mood within 3 weeks. Here's an easy weekly plan many of my patients follow. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday include pomegranate juice and avocado. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday add citrus and berries. Sunday, take a full rest day from structured meals and focus on hydration, light exercise, and sleep. Within a month, you'll notice the difference. More steady energy, sharper focus, better circulation, and if you're like most men, a quiet but unmistakable return of confidence. One of my favorite stories comes from a patient named Michael, 63. He came to me exhausted, saying he felt old before his time. His mornings were slow, his workouts inconsistent, and his confidence fading. We made a few changes. No more juice, no more dried fruit, and half an avocado with breakfast every day. Within 4 weeks, his wife called me, not him, to say, "Whatever you told him to do, keep him on it." That's what happens when you stop working against your body and start feeding it the right way. You don't just change your blood work, you change your life. So, here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, commit to this simple plan. No sugary fruits, no juice. Replace them with avocado, citrus berries, and pomegranate. Track your energy, your focus, your workouts, and even your mood. The proof will show up in how you feel long before it shows up on a lab test. And remember this, you can't out-exercise or out-supplement a recap, motivation, and Dr. Mira's final message bad diet. Testosterone thrives when your body feels safe, nourished, and steady. That means good food quality, sleep, stress management, and hydration. You don't have to be perfect, just consistent. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and share this video with another man who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Men Over 50 Secrets and turn on notifications so you never miss my weekly insights on how to rebuild vitality, circulation, and confidence naturally. Because testosterone isn't just about physical strength. It's about how you show up every day, focused, calm, powerful, and alive. This is Dr. Mira Blake reminding you that aging is not the enemy. Neglect is. Your body still knows how to thrive. Give it the right support, and it will surprise you. And before we close, let me remind you, this video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace professional medical advice. Every man's body is unique. If you are experiencing pain, fatigue, or personal concerns, please consult your healthcare provider. Your health deserves professional care.